Hey, I'm Robb Larson, General Manager of Osceola Heritage Park. And Osceola Heritage Park is a 200-acre complex where we have an arena, we have a stadium, we have an event center, and we host over 450 events a year, all types of events. It's a lot of fun because every room, every building you walk into every day, there's different types of people enjoying different types of events. So for us personally, it's been a real education because I've learned so much about different activities that I never knew existed. But every day we walk in here and it's a new experience. Well, you'd be surprised, we have different areas. So we have marketing. So we need to get the word out. If we're hosting an event, who's going to tell people about it? Who's going to try to sell tickets to come to the event? So our marketing team and public relations. And then we have finance. Somebody's got to count the money when the tickets come in and the sponsorship comes in and has to keep track of that. And then we have a sales team that sells to the promoters and the clients and reaches out like, why don't you bring your boxing event here? Why don't you bring your junior achievement event here? And then we have food and beverage. So when they're here, people need to eat and drink and be comfortable. So we have an army of people that handle our food and beverage because never does anybody stop eating and drinking. We also have all other aspects of an event, from security to parking. We need to, from the time they drive onto our property, you park their car, they get out of their car, then they have to get their ticket, then they have to be welcomed. They have to be greeted with an usher who will show them to their seat. Then they can get something to eat. And, it just goes on and on. We want to make sure it's a great experience. And it takes an army of people. And it takes people with all different types of talents to do this. Because some people are really good at marketing. Some people are really good at finance. Some people are, we have an engineer and operations team. Like if we're standing here and the lights would go out on us, we need to call the engineers that come in here and fix the lights. If it got hot, they fix the air conditioning. So it's a real team effort, and it's a lot of fun. I just highly recommend it. Well, it's funny, I was a big sports fanatic growing up, so I played sports through college. And then when I graduated from college, I wanted to stay in sports. And back when I was going to school, there were only 3 schools that had sports administration programs. And I didn't even learn about them till I graduated from college, believe it or not. I got out of college and it was like, what am I going to do now? Because I didn't have a JA program, people coaching me. It was just kind of find your way. One of my friends told me, if you want to stay in sports, there's now sports administration. So I went back to school at Temple University, went to that program. Through there, I was introduced to different aspects of the business, and then most importantly, got an internship in the CBA back then, the minor league basketball league. And from there, I got a full-time job. And from there, I ended up working in the NBA. Went from the NBA to arenas, NBA arenas, and then I've been back and forth between basketball and arenas ever since. It's a great place to work because we just have it's so impactful. I tell people that come here that you learn all aspects. We were talking about the different jobs that we have here. Well, we're big enough that we do real huge events, and then sometimes we'll do small events. But anybody that works for us can impact our business. No matter what department you're in, you have access to the leadership of our team to come up with great ideas about how to better park cars, or what food we should serve at the concession stand, or, hey, you should look at bringing in this concert. So we're big enough to touch bases with NBA teams, MLS teams, major music festivals, and all types of events. But at the same time, you can learn all this while you're working here that will take your career to wherever you want to go. Some people come here and they start in one department and they realize, like, oh, I want to be in that department over there. I'd rather be doing food than dealing with parking or whatever it may be. So Osceola Heritage Park has become a pearl of the community, a real gem that we like to take care of the people that come here. Our customer service is second to none, and when our clients lose, we lose. When they win, we win, and people really enjoy that.